What up, y'all? Source here once again with another album review. This is album review number 4. By request, the people on TikTok that follow my account, Source of Course, asked that I start doing album reviews. Now, I really think they mean or meant that I should do album reviews of older albums. But it's so many new albums by veteran artists that have come out this year that I had to at least start with these joints. So I'm up to number 4. We've done Phife Dawg, Conway, KRS-One, and now West, y'all, back on death row, Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Y'all gonna be surprised when you hear this joint. Please listen to this album. Just give it a chance. Just throw it on one time and then tell me what you think. I'll tell you what I think right now. I love Doggy Style, love Blue Carpet Treatment, love Rhythm and Gangsta, Paid the Cost to Be the Boss, and I like From the Streets to the Suites. And that album is actually from last year, if I'm not mistaken. But I expected anything that Snoop put out right now to just be filler, just to start off the Death Row label, taking over the Death Row label and getting into that whole thing. Nah, Snoop said I'm coming out with a banger, and with a banger, he did. I expected more of a George Clinton, Bootsy Collins feel to the music. Nah, production by Hit Boy, Green Lantern, Battle Cat, and High Tech. There's some joints on here, so I definitely think y'all should check that out. Guest appearances by Nas, T.I., Sleepy Brown, rest in peace, Nate Dogg on a joint, Game, The Baby, Uncle Murder. That one surprised me. I don't know where that combination came from, but Uncle Murder is on a joint, and Lil Duval as well. If I had to pick one song for you to listen to just to get a feel of this album, it's definitely House I Built. It's definitely House I Built. I had to stop on that joint because I was like, this is what I've needed. This is what I've needed. So when you get a chance to check out the album, even if you don't get a chance to check out the whole thing or choose not to check it out, just pull up Snoop Dogg, House I Built. You can't be mad at that joint. You can't be mad at it. But from the top, you got Still Smoking, which is a reminder of one of my favorite albums, The Chronic. You got Gunsmoke coming back with Nefertiti in October. Sandwich Bag is dope. Conflicted is the one with Nas. Daddy, I could do without. That's with Emo Trap, but, Daddy, like, it's Snoop. So you know what you're going to get from Snoop. But anyway, Doggy Style and dope. Crip Your Enthusiasm is a sample. The beat is a sample, and you're going to hear the original at the beginning and be like, why is Snoop rapping over this? And then you're going to hit a flip of the sample and be like, oh, okay, that joint's kind of dope. That joint's kind of dope. Got to Keep Pushing. Got that Blackberry Molasses feel. That's with T.I. and Sleepy Brown. That's dope. House I Built is right there. Banger, banger, banger. Outside the Box with Nate Dogg. Dope. It felt like Nate was with us or is with us in this moment. It felt like Nate Dogg would currently sound, which is, Nate Dogg's been the same since early 90s. So rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Jerseys, plural, in the Rafters. Another banger. That's with The Game. That joint's hard, actually. No, House I Built is still the joint, but Jerseys in the Rafters is tough as well. Pop with The Baby. Catch a Vibe, not really my vibe, with Hey Dion, I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's in the Air with Uncle Murder. Very surprisingly dope. I say surprisingly dope because I'm not really a fan of Uncle Murder. But this joint is tough. We don't got to worry no more. Wiz Khalifa, I forgot about Wiz being on the joint. Wiz and Snoop have that relationship, so you already know what you're getting there. Get This D with Lil Duval and October London. And Snoopy Don't Go to end it off. Also, I just learned that there is, I guess, a gaming company called Gala Games, and there are 3 bonus tracks on their app, site. I don't know, but apparently there are 3 bonus tracks floating around somewhere that you can check out. Nevertheless, BODR, Back on Death Row, Snoop Dogg. I didn't even know it existed until 5 days ago. I didn't know this album existed until 5 days ago. And 2 people was like, oh, yo, no, that joint's tough. And I was like, I'll be the judge of that. Threw it on a little later that same day. That was Saturday. Threw it on. Let that joint rock. Had to let that joint rock again. And then, of course, I skipped around to my favorite joints after that. But, man, surprisingly hip-hop. A surprisingly hip-hop album from Snoop at this point as the first joint for him on his new venture, or in his new venture, Back on Death Row. And it's called BODR, Back on Death Row. Salute to Snoop. I don't even know what else to say about Snoop. I mean, I'm a fan of Snoop in general. He is, I mean, like how many people that are gang affiliated can represent that gang 30 years later while being loved and adored around the world by people from all races, creeds, lifestyles, etc. And Snoop is that. So he's top 5 for me. Actually, he's number 1 in being recognizable as a hip hop personality, or being a recognizable hip hop personality, I should say. Love Snoop. Glad he dropped this new project. Check it out. BODR, Snoop Dogg, and yeah. Salute. Source out here.